What makes some people successful and others not? What do you think makes the difference between someone who seems to get everything that they want in life and so make sure my mic's on and someone who seems to have for lack of a better word, run of bad luck. Nothing goes their way. They can't achieve their goals, or they always have difficulties and challenges achieving their goals. And I was thinking about this morning when I got up early so that I can do my morning routine and my movement and my meditation and sitting quietly and everything that I do to prepare myself for the day. And I used to be one of those people who always said, I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to eat right. I don't have time to even go to bed at a decent hour because I'm so busy. I'm so busy. I have so much to do. And let me tell you something, you know, I don't want to be cliche, but literally we all have the same 24 hours in the day. And if I was really being honest, is I wasn't willing to give up some of my creature comforts so that I could make the time. I always quote Jen Sincero, and she's the author of the Badass book series. You are a badass. You are a badass at making money, badass habits, all of that stuff. And a favorite quote of hers that I got from one of her books was that time comes to those who make it, not to those who try and find it. We all are gifted the same number of hours to the day. We all have our unique circumstances on how we use our time in the day. But we are not a victim to our circumstances. We are a victim to our choices. And the choices that we make, how we choose to spend our time, is a direct reflection of our priorities, our goals, and our values. So here's what I learned about myself when I used to say, I don't have time. I don't have time. It meant that I wasn't willing to get up a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour earlier to make time to work out. I like to, wake up at a certain amount of time, at a certain time in the day so I can get the right amount of sleep, which meant I needed to get that same amount of sleep by maybe going to bed a half hour earlier, going to sleep 45 minutes earlier, whatever that takes. We get to make and create time for the things that we really want to do in life, the things that we really want to achieve in life. I wasn't willing to give up the snooze button. I wasn't willing to give up my comfortable bed and my warm, fuzzy blanket and my puppy laying next to me so that I can get up in all kinds of weather and go to the gym back then when I did go to the gym. I stopped going since COVID, so created an area in my house where I can work out. My point being is most of us, most people who are human, number one, and who struggle with being successful and reaching their goals are not willing to, number one, to do what you need to do. But I think the main thing is to give up what you need to give up so that you can focus your time, energy, and effort on achieving those goals and values. So look at it as not having enough time, but look at it as not being willing to give up the extra hour of sleep, to give up the extra hour of TV, to give up the extra hour of whatever it is so that you can have more time to do what you need to do to work on your vision, your goals, and your values. You have to be willing to give up something, guys. You don't have to sacrifice everything, but you will have to sacrifice some things. And the problem is most of us are sacrificing the wrong things when it comes to creating the time for that we need to focus on our vision, our values, and our goals. So keep your eye on the vision. If your vision is to release 10 pounds because your doctor told you it's impacting your health, then you've got to give up the stuff that is keeping those 10 pounds on you, the stuff that is adding to your unhealthiness. If you want to get in the best shape of your life, but you say you don't have time to work out, maybe you've got to, steal from that extra hour of TV so that you can go to bed earlier and wake up earlier so that you have some time to work out, or maybe find some time in the day that you can make the time. We make time for what our priorities are. And sometimes our priority is sleep and not working out. Sometimes our priority is chocolate cake and not releasing 10 pounds. So this is not telling you what to do, but if you have a goal that's specific and you're having struggle reaching it, look at what you have to give up in order to get what you want, because that's the distinction to successful people and people who are not reaching their goals and their vision and their values. All right. That's what I wanted to share with you today. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and LinkedIn and Twitter at Eva Medilek. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.